Saturday morning. I'm going to attempt to do a landscape here, kind of a different way. Just probably a straight landscape. A distant mountain way in the back with maybe fog underneath it, and then just some green pasture in front of it. I want to do it in a way where, with the chip brush, I'm going to use this to kind of design first. Let's put horizon up. I'll go straight across with my horizon. Maybe we'll have it kind of swooping into the middle here. We'll have like a valley in here. I'm going to put a bunch of different colors down here. Let me do some distant trees over here. Maybe the same thing on this side, a little higher maybe. What I'm doing, I'm designing this landscape, with the chip brush. I used to do this with my oil paintings, but I figured, well, you could probably do it with acrylic, so I'm giving it a try. And we'll see how it turns out. Try and kind of, you put dark areas in like this, and it kind of creates the landscape on its own. I'm mixing, it's a black sap green for right now, just to get these darker colors here. Let's put some kind of tree like in here. It's just a cool way to design your landscape. If you've never done it like before, this is how I used to teach when I did my oil paintings. I haven't done the oil paintings in a long time, but if you go back on my earlier videos, kind of see I used to do my landscapes. Some of them like this, not all of them. It's just kind of fun. And I'm going to try and get a different color going down here now. The one I like a lot is yellow ochre with some burnt umber mixture. Like a hill in front there. Very cool. You know what? I need some colors down here. I'm using the colors on my palette from yesterday. So there's not much left on here. Buy a different green here. Let me try it out here. It's a bright green. I'm almost thinking I want some like water in here. Let's do this. I want to have a tree up in here coming in from the side. Maybe one up here. There we go. That looks pretty good. What I'm thinking is I want to make this a sunset, and then we can I'll lighten up all this back here, and then we'll make a bunch of shadows with maybe a yellow sky, orange and blue, and then we can create shadows here on a pathway from coming back here through the front here. So let me start lightening up this ground down here. We'll let's put some bushes first. Just sap green. I'm just using sap green for now. Create some foliage down here. Us here. And I think I'm going to bring pathway through here. This is a lot of shrubs, but you can see how easy it was to create all this stuff with this brush. It's called a chip brush. And I'm going to use a light color down there. Let me use yellow and yellow ochre. There we go. Now we got some. Now you can kind of see the bushes there, how the bushes are going. Doesn't that look cool? I almost want a river through here, but I'm going to make it I'm going to make it a pathway, but I'm going to switch to my other brushes now. I just use this brush to get all my bushes laid out, my trees, okay? Now, depending where your sun's going to be, you could come in here and kind of tap these bushes a little bit off with a paper towel. It'll kind of help you maybe see where the highlights are going to go on these trees. This really works good when you're using oil paint, but it's a little different. You could still lay it out with this, but it dries so fast. So let's switch to the regular brushes now. That was fun, laying it out with this brush. Now we're going to get the sky put in. This is going to be fun. Hey, I got 3 likes already. Thank you, guys. This was my old style here of painting with my oil paint, but this is acrylic paint. If you go back to my earlier, when I first on YouTube, you can see this style of painting, but it's with oil. But you can still do it with acrylic, as you can see here. Downtown Abbey, huh? Not sure what that is. I'm going to do the sky next, and then I'm going to lighten up all my grass light so the shadows look cool. So let's get started. I got commissioned a piece of art from a friend. Her name is Cindy. I'm going to do it on a 10 by 20, a skinny painting. She wants one like those palm things I do with like the waves and stuff. Seems like people are really liking those waves. Almost kind of like the Catalina painting I did for my mom. She particularly likes this orange color that I mixed red, yellow, and orange to get the color. And it'll match. She's going to hang it in her bathroom, believe it or not. There's a place just big enough for the canvas. So after you get your trees laid out with that chip brush, then you just come back in and paint normal, like your normal way. What that chip brush does, it helps create these cool bushes. You see that? Because you're not going to get that look with a filbert brush. Okay. And you could come in here and just come right up to your tree and be careful. Just pull the color. Or you can just leave a little bit of white around it for now. It's already looking cool. It's going to be a cool painting. Trees, I'm going to make them like red and orange, like light them on fire. I really like that look when the red trees. You guys remember about, Ruben probably remembers, I didn't even like to do these type of trees a month ago. I was just learning how to do them, really, because I didn't really have the highlighting down. So I always made evergreen trees. But now I like making these now. I like making these trees now. They're really gonna light the sky on fire. Fire. So I did that portrait yesterday of the Brazilian girl. It came out pretty good, man. I was so happy with that thing. Let me blend that real quick. Well, a little wet. That orange is kind of strong, but there we go. Oh, Saturday afternoon in the park. Look at that. 6 likes already. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm going to start doing more beachscapes too. They're really fun. Never really done them before. I mean, you kind of usually you paint the stuff that you live by, so I live like by a lot of forest, evergreen trees, so you tend to do that kind of stuff. But this is how I used to do my oil paintings here, all this stuff. And then I used a chip brush. People were asking about, hey, whatever happened to your chip brushes? Because I used to talk about those chip brushes all the time, man. Grab the... For some reason, I put my shadow paintings on X, and they're getting a lot of hits. That's why I'm doing another one. We'll see what happens. These are going to be a lot of shadows in here. Lots of trees. I'm going to do a portrait later of this girl. I already have the picture picked out. I can't believe the Marilyn Monroe came out pretty good. I did that by hand. I mean, I didn't use anything to try and help me sketch it. I just was looking at the picture and just putting down on the paper what I see. Wow. That looks so cool. I think I'm going to put the sun obvious there. Then I'll put these shadows, hopefully at an angle, these bushes. It's really going to be much shadows just here, these bushes and stuff. So tomorrow I got to go to Vashon. I've got to help somebody, a house up there. Wow, this is looking really good. Really cool. Now you could see why if this was oil, you could still manipulate this. You know, it would still be wet down here. And you could keep moving it around. But since this is acrylic, you can't really do that. It's all dried now. So you have to come in here with a brush and paint it, okay? Which is all right. I'm going to make this light green here. And then I'll put the, after I get all the light in, I bought some different green because it's a light green permanent Tex. It's still a better, it's their level 2, so it's, let's try the light green first back here and see what it looks like. We'll dig into some of these trees here to get a different. Yeah, that's gonna look good. Okay, that's a color. I put a little bit of white in it. Up, this one looks like it wants to be a hill here. So let's try that and see what it looks like. I'm kind of following what my brush did. All right, now you can kind of see the back, I guess you could call that the horizon there, underneath the trees now. It's looking really good. Really cool, really cool. Green here, I just added some yellow to it. Chipish. I'm using Liquitex blade. Blade. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. I think I'm going to keep this dirt underneath here, but I'm going to lighten it up a bit. All right. I'm gonna try and make this water. Let's give it a try. I'll make it like a orangey blue. I don't know. Let's try this color. There we go. All right, we got a little bit of water there now. That looks pretty cool. Whoops. All right. I'm going to start with, I'm going to try this bush first and try and put a shadow there. So it's going to be the dark sap green color that I used to do all this stuff, but I'm going to try and put the a shadow underneath here. I'm not going to, all these trees back here, I'm going to put a little bit of white in it. I don't want it as dark as this tree because, well, I'm going to highlight this. I'll do these shadows after I put some color on this tree. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. All right, this guy's going to be a pretty much dark red. I love you too much, baby. All right. Get rid of that brush. I like that. There's got to be a better way. Let me wrap that yellow around a little more, I think. There we go. Much better. I like that. Cool. Now I can do this back here. So it's going to be the same color pretty much that I used. It's a sap green and black mixture. With a little bit of a wet brush, I'm just going to try and duplicate this down in here. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? I think it's too dark. I think I picked up black. There we go. That looks so cool. I'll make these a little greener before I... Pretty much going to be all shade here. Maybe I won't make it so big. Okay. Very nice. I'm going to do this for now. Okay. Why can't you see? Let me pick a green color for that now. There we go. Why can't you see? That's a nice green. That green was, if you're asking light green permanent, I put a little black in it, and it's a nice tone. It's a nice color for trees. If you're still watching, Ed, by Liquitex. Yeah, it's pretty good. Look at the color on top of that dark sap green. You can really make it look cool. fix this shadow. I don't have that light spot there. Why can't you see? Yeah, I have to go to the store here after this. So this is my new dark. This is my new dark color on those trees, and then I'll hit the edge with a very light green just around the top. And it's going to look cool. So my friend Lisa and our band, she went to Florida. I think she'll be back Monday. We're supposed to do a live on Monday. I've been checking out our music. All right, now I'm going to make a light green. So green mixed with a little bit of yellow, and we're just going to touch the top of our trees here. Just the very top. Just the parts would be, there wouldn't be any light hitting this, so. Wow. It's really coming along. These are just really small brush strokes here, if you want to call them. It's looking really cool. I forgot to hit the, I'm always forgetting that highlight button. You still in there, Ed? I want to check out some of your paintings, brother. Can I just go to your YouTube channel and look at them? Look how cool this came out. Chip brush. I'll have to put the chip brush back in the title. Maybe some of the older people from the oil paintings will come back to watch. The chip brush is really cool to get your layouts. I mean, look at those trees. I couldn't have done those trees with a filbert brush. I could have probably done them with the fan brush, but the chip brush worked pretty good. I'm going to light these trees on fire. This one's going to be like an orangey red. That one will be yellow. And this will be green. I'll leave that one dark. And these will be, I'll probably leave these green. You get these chip brushes from Michael's. They're in the section. They're only 99 cents. They come in all different sizes. This is a 1 inch. If you're going to do a big painting, you can use this one. You just you lay out your trees with these things because they really flat, like, and they give you a cool looking edge. So the bushes down here, I kind of hit it a little with the water, but, and you use the paint, you use that, and I'm using the additive, water additive. Make sure your brush is really wet and create your main bushes like I did, and then paint in the rest with regular brushes. It makes it look like it wasn't so planned out. You know, when I place the trees in like this, you see how I kind of place the trees in there? It looks like I planned it out, you know. This looks more loose. Plus, I like the colors, man. I'm really, this yellow, orange, blue, green thing is really catching my eye for some reason, man. I don't know why. I know it doesn't look natural, but it looks so cool. Yeah, it might be because it looks like a rainbow. I'm not sure. And I've never ever put the sun in my paintings the last 2 years. I always have the sun like behind me. So I was never able to put the shadows in. This looks so cool, you know, with these shadows back here. It really enhances the painting. I think it does. I gotta find a way to make the sky a little lighter. A little lighter. It just looks still too bright. I need to calm that back sky down just a bit, I think. And then it'll be just right. Let's do these bushes up front of the water. I kind of have an idea. I want to get the water put in with my knife. I guess I have to put a reflection first. This thing's just going to be pretty much all the way down here. I don't want it too dark. Why can't you see? What you doing to me? When you don't believe a word I'm saying. Don't you know? I'm caught in a trap. It's not bad. I didn't want it like too dark. Very cool. Where am I at on time? 1 hour. Not bad. I love doing water. I mean, this is an easy way to do it. I could make this water look really cool by putting, rapids in here, but we'll make it like a lazy river. All right, I'm going to do up here. I'm going to do it like kind of like one, but more yellow on the edges. So this all red. Then I want the very top, like I'm gonna probably add on top of that orange. Why can't you see? Whoops. I'm caught in a trap. Whoops. Got a little green in there. You see what you doing to me? It's getting a little too bright there. Too bright. Something like that. That'll work. Blue. I'll make this guy kind of like a bluish green. Hey, thank you, Miss Doyle. Wow, I appreciate that. Well, I just started painting these like this about a week ago. So they're getting better. I changed my style this year. When the new year hit, I told myself, well, we're going to start putting more color in my paintings. So this is the effect of it. And I've taken more time to put shadows in and stuff like that. I never used to put two shadows. I live in Seattle. The sun is always covered, so you never see shadows in Seattle. Very rarely. For that, they call that when there's shadows. Because once the cloud goes over the sun, all the shadows disappear. I think it's called ambient light or something like that. Alright, so I'm going to use a dark brown with the burnt umber with black in it for the shadow in front of that bush. I'm just make it a small shadow. Nothing too serious. This one, this is going to pretty much cover all this, so probably won't even see this shadow. I'll have to darken it up. Might have to make it. Yeah, I might have to turn that dark. Let me do these bushes and then I can make that black. So I'm gonna make these bushes. I got green, red, orange, green, blue. I'm gonna make these like a very light green like this. Just the top part, the bottom will stay dark. That way I can put a dark shadow there. So I'm using the new green I bought. It's Liquitex light green permanent. And I'm just going to mix a little light blue, a little bit of blue, and a little bit of white. And I'm gonna just hit the top of these bushes where I think the sun is hitting. There we go. And I guess I can do this over here. I'm starting to realize when you do your bushes, your mind, think of it as like a square box, okay? When you highlight, think of it as three-dimensional, like this, okay? Instead of just edge. It's hard to explain. Highlighting takes a little practice. I always forget about this because you want these bushes to be less, so you could actually create more bushes by bringing this back a little further. See what I mean? Like this would be the top here. This could be the top bush here. Think of the bush this way, not straight up. And then you'll get your highlights just right, okay? Now, this next color behind it, I'm just going to add a little more blue to it, right? To darken it. And then I'll leave this probably dark back here. Just a little bit of another color. And then we'll leave that dark. Just add black to this color now. I just made this dark because I don't think the sun wouldn't be hitting here because that tree's in. Very good. All right, now I'm going to put this shadow in now. It should be okay now because I lightened this up. I want to make it dark because it would be, I'm going to mix a little black brown. Let's see how it looks. I like it. Yeah, I like that a lot. Wow. Don't be afraid to put black shadows, because, I mean, look how that looks. As long as you put, you know, some light, that really makes this light color show up really nice. Wow. You guys are seeing me go through like a bubble. I call them bubbles. You know, when you dance to a new bubble, I call it. It's like a new level. I think I have a painting that looks like this at all. Some of my oil paintings, maybe. What I did, I used my oil techniques on this at the beginning. I first started YouTube, I did oil painting for the first like year, almost 2 years, and then I switched to acrylic because people wanted to see acrylic, and so I had never done acrylic landscapes, so I had to start learning all over again because it is a little different than oil. If you like this and you're an artist, go watch the beginning and see how I laid it out. It was really awesome. How I just got the inlay out with a chip brush. Look at those trees, how cool they look back there. They look like they're, I got the lighting pretty good, I think. Yeah, I really like this one, Barbara. Probably one of my best paintings. Maybe I should try doing this with like a traditional landscape with greens and blues and clouds. It's a pretty good style. Thank you. Yeah. I'm really watching what I'm doing. So, like, I didn't highlight bushes because the tree's in the way. The light wouldn't be getting through here. So, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It's Saturday. I'm off. I'm taking my time. Wow. I need one more color up here on the left tree. I wonder what color to make that one. I like this green. Look at that. I added a little blue to that green, and look how cool that looks. Wow. Got water in there. I got dirt. I got some grip here. All right, I'll do that tree on the left now. Well, since I got a green tree down here, I'm going to make that one probably orange with the yellow top. More of a yellow orange. So that'll be easy. Make an orange, right? And then add a little black to it. That'll be the dark color underneath here. Then we'll put a light yellow up there. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? I think I want more of a like a reddish color in here. Kind of standing in a weird spot here. Move it over. Why can't you see doing to me? Let's see. I guess we'll have to make it dark. It looks better when it's got that dark look, you know. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. And we can't build our dreams. Suspicious minds. All right. I have to let I set on that one for a while. Cool. Well, I think I'm going to leave these bushes up front dark. So what I'm going to do is re-hit this one and this one. This one I'll hit with the, like that green here, which is the permanent green with just a hint of black in it. It's that new green I bought. And just put just a dash of black in it. Like a darker tone. And we'll make these leave the bottom dark. And I'll probably hit the same way and leave them dark. I'll just hit where I think the light's hitting here. I'm thinking horizontal here. You got to think this way rather than following the just the top part. Okay. What's wrong with this thing? I think I might, with just a little bit of light, a little bit of light green, just a little bit of light up. Just on the top bits. Really small strokes here. All right, that'll work. I think that has enough shadow underneath it. All right, guys, I think that's it for this one. I'm not going to put clouds, believe it or not. I got my new, Ellie sent me a new brush here. I'm going to put a few brushes in here and there. I got to run to the store and get a few plumbing parts, and then I'll be back. I want to do either a portrait or another landscape. I got commissioned to do a piece. They like a water scene for a friend of mine. On a 10 by 20 canvas, so it's more lengthy than the width is short. All right, let me sign it, and I'm done. I appreciate you guys watching. You just witnessed my new bubble. I I think I made a new breakthrough today. There it is. I think it looks cool without clouds in there. I don't even know if I should put a bird up there. Did I put a bird back there in the sky? Who's in? Anybody in here still? Barbara's here. Marianne, hey! Yeah, I want a bird in there too. Put one like coming over these trees here. And Wow. Those look really cool on that light sky. Let's put one right here. A couple of them here. There we go. All right, I'll be back in 30 minutes, guys. I just got to run to the store. It's not that far. It's just a couple blocks away. But man, I really dig this one. I want to put tree trunks in, but I don't want to ruin it, you know, like branches here. But I think it's good like this. I like just the colors. I'm almost tempted to put some flowers on the top of these bushes here, you know, just maybe a few white dots in here, or pink, some maybe not white, but like a purplish color. Really small. Yeah, let's try purple on that bush. Ariane's helping me today. Might have to be lighter. Let's add white in there. Gonna trap. Can't walk out. I think white would have been better. There we go. Very cool. I can't walk. All right, that's it, guys. I might add some more later. I don't want to overdo it with the flowers, but there we go. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in 30 minutes, guys. Thanks for all the likes. I appreciate it. Very cool painting.